Good morning, Barberton High School. Today is Tuesday, April 28th. Actually, I have some decent announcements. First off, I do have a high school hero. Justice Birkenstock is working at Dairy Queen. And if you guys remember earlier in the year when I mentioned another Dairy Queen worker that I had a father guarantee me that cheeseburgers and milkshakes were health food. So, you know, if you're looking for something healthy, nothing like a cheeseburger, some fries, and a nice chocolate milkshake. So congratulations, virtual fist bump to Justice Birkenstock. Next, over the last month or so, I've had a lot of parents throw out all these wonderful ideas. I want everyone to understand that we're hearing and seeing a lot of these ideas that are being posted all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter from schools in the South. Well, they all started earlier than us, so they're ending earlier than us. The fact that I've not acted on a lot of them is not saying that we're not going to do any of them, but we wanted to wait until May to kind of do this. So we're going to start ramping up, and we're going to start doing more stuff. Part of the reason is myself and a couple of the other three compact principals, we were all talking, we were all in agreement. It's kind of like you got a budget, and for like you're going Christmas shopping, you go into the first store and you blow all of your budget on one thing, and then you don't have anything else for anyone else or anything else. So we wanted to wait, we wanted to kind of prioritize, we wanted to do some stuff. So one of the things we are going to do, and look real soon for some details. This is kind of being run by some outside parents, and it's all good. And once again, there's certain things that community members want to take on and so forth. But we're going to do an Adopt a Senior. Now, the details are going to be worked out later, but one thing I want to make sure everyone is clear of, that it is going to be random. You don't get to pick, I want this kid, or I want that kid, or I don't want this kid. It's going to be purely random. You won't know the name. I don't know, the one parent and Ms. Wazlowski are going to work out all the details. So be looking for that in the near future. Sign, speaking, the graduation sign. Everyone wants to know when they're going to get their BHS grad sign. Well, understand that this is a gift from the teachers. So the teachers were like, how are we going to get these out this year? Yes, you will get them. So I'm asking some patience here. That was always something that was done later in May. So what they're going to do is they're going to go out the day that we were supposed to graduate, May 22nd, and they're going to go and put them in the signs for people in Barberton. If you live outside Barberton, you'll have to make arrangements. We'll work that out later, closer to that time. And the reason I say that is we do have people living quite a distance away that are open enrolled into Barberton. We will make sure that they get a BHS graduation sign, but the staff won't drive around up there, down there, over there, wherever. We've had people open enrolled from the Cleveland area, believe it or not. We have someone down near the Louisville Alliance area. So kind of keep that in mind, but we are going to do that. So that being said, seniors, we need to make sure we have your current address and it's accurate, because the last thing we want to do is go put a BHS graduate sign in someone's yard that maybe they got a kindergartner or a junior, or maybe no one lives there. So make sure we do have a current address. So we're going to be picking that stuff up between now to the end of the year. We are looking also for opportunities for you to turn in your books, calculators, stuff like that. That's going to be a little bit later in May. Mr. Andres, myself, the custodian, supervisor, maintenance supervisor, and the other principals, we were all talking about that. How do we get that stuff turned in? It needs to get turned in. What's the best, safest way to get that turned in? So we're trying to put a plan in place. We kind of have one already. Mr. Travis has been working on it. He's done a wonderful job. So kind of keep in mind. Students, just let's make sure we're getting stuff done. There are issues. If you're having issues, like so this week, I have a couple people who have had issues with Chromebooks. The camera should be working and the microphone should be working. Normally during the school year that stuff is turned off, but because of this, they were all turned on. If yours is not working, you need to get in. I know we only have about 5 more weeks left, but I know today, Tuesday, and Thursday we're going to have people in the high school from 9 to noon that if you need to swap it out, it needs to get taken care of. So what we ask you to do is bring in your Chromebook, your charger. We'll give you a new Chromebook and charger. You can bring your case in to kind of carry it all, and we just put the new one in there. And then because the governor has put out that like you're going to have masks, he's actually mandating it now. Where before it was just kind of like guidelines and it was kind of up to your personal preference. I'm going to make my second attempt at trying to make a mask. And my daughter Hannah, who actually sewed, and she's actually made a couple of her skirts and dresses this year and last year. She's going to try to help me again, try to make my own mask. And I'm just, hey, let's see if I can do it. You know, there's lots of things I can do around the house, you know, patching walls and sweating pipes and switching out outlets and doing electric and doing woodworking, stuff like that. Sewing, not so much. But she's going to try to teach me how to make a mask. So I'll probably watch some YouTube videos before she helps me. Hopefully this time she just doesn't push me out of the way and say, move, I'll do it for you. But I'm going to try. We'll see how it goes. And if I get it done, I'll show you on the morning announcements later this week. Okay? With that, you guys have a good one. I'll see you around.